So this is Mr. Ralph Thorne is at his nomination here in St. John. Can you share up the live for me, please? The
Are you
Marcy
here
Rich
from the
Show.
press?
The Marcy Rich Show.
Are you from the press? That's the question I'm asking.
Well, I am press.
You need to speak to the returning officer first before you start to do
Okay.
anything.
All right, no problem. So, seem like they're going to put me out.
Returning officer.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
spoke to everybody, but you wasn't here, so just brief you.
Right.
We are not allowing persons beyond this
Oh,
point.
I didn't know.
Also, we are not allowing Zooms so that you can see signatures.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. So I was too close. I wasn't here for the briefing. And yeah, so this is Honorable Ralph Thorne. He is signing his documents at this time. And he is there with those from St. John who are nominating him. So his nomination was 10 o'clock, and everybody was here promptly at 10. No fanfare. Very quiet. Quiet. Can you share the live up for me, please? Share the live up for me, please. So we can't go very close. What's happening is that Ralph Thorne is doing his nomination. He's being nominated as the candidate for St. John. Let me know if you heard me. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Are you hearing me? This is Mr. Thorne being nominated. Yes. So we're at the log school. So we're here at the log school. And Ralph Thorne is being nominated. This is the official nomination of Ralph Thorne as the candidate, the DLP candidate for St. John. That's him there in the blue suit. morning. So that process is going to take about, um, that process will take about 15 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to go on the outside and come right back in, okay? Yes, sir. Good morning. I'm Marcia Weeks from the Marcia Weeks Show. Just stepping outside to come back. Thank you, sir. Yes. So here we have some of his supporters from St. John. They're here. And I'm not sure if these wonderful people would want to make a comment. No comment? No talker? Even even if just to say why you're here to support St. John? But you're talking good, right? But you're supporting Mr. Thorne?
For sure.
Yes? How you think St. John is going to go?
Great.
Great with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, even the young people, because I see a lot of young people there with the Prime Minister.
Yeah. They just want the money, man.
They just wanted the money. What happened? But you get a fee. Why?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
We support them.
Make it better for you, man.
You think he will make it better for you all? You want him to stay in Parliament? Yeah. Okay, so that's what you're supporting.
Better for St. John.
It will be better for St. John. What are some of the things you want to see in St. John?
More activities.
Mm-hmm.
More
Camera's on me,
socializing.
don't worry. I'm on the camera.
More socializing, etc.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that kind of
You
thing.
want more activity
yeah.
for the young people?
Young people, yeah. Not only young people too, like middle-aged people too.
Yeah, you think you
That
need
kind
some
of thing,
more.
yeah.
But St. John used to have a good, like a theater group or something
Yeah.
like that. What happened to that?
Thompson thing.
When David Thompson time, what happened to it?
Everybody going on the salon.
People not, that's not happening. And you want to see that happen in St. John? Yeah? Okay. And so last time, did you vote in the last election? You did? You voted?
These ritual.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they took it away. They took the seats. They took the seats.
Maybe access still doing it. Jeremy, okay, well, they begin win again.
Yes.
This is the thing.
You believe this is the time?
This is the thing.
Okay. Well, all the best.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. Don't worry, the camera is on me. Hello. Hello. Looking quite smart there in your hat.
Do you remember me?
I know. The face and the voice. It's you! Oh my gosh! Yes, I love it, and I had it on a couple nights ago.
Good.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Back in Barbados.
You are.
Proud.
Oh really? So that's why I didn't recognize you, because in my mind you were from overseas. But once you spoke, I kind of figured who you are.
No, I'm leaving in April.
In April. So can I interview you on why you came back home to?
I don't think so. I'm shy.
No. Okay, I'm just gonna ask you the questions. That's all. That's all.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so that's all. I'm asking a question. Can I put you on camera?
Sure.
Because you look so sweet. Look at her.
Democratic support.
Yes.
Even in Canada, I was a member of the Democratic Labour Party in Canada. I supported David Thompson, Erskine Sandiford, whoever came up from the store. We always had a dinner and dance and picnic and all that, the Democratic arm in Canada. So I'm kind of a returning national. I spend the summer, the winters here, and then I go back to Canada. But I had to be here for this.
Yes.
I had to be here.
When did you
I,
come in?
I came in the end of December, I
Uh-huh.
think, and then they called elections. We suspected they were going to call elections anyway.
Yes.
So I
Because
had to
you've
be
been
there.
watching my show.
I watch it all the time. I see, I
They
watch it
said
all the
they
time.
want you to speak a little louder. They can't hear you.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I watch your show
Mm-hmm.
all the time, and I keep abreast of what's going on. I'm the lady who wrote on Facebook that we never see Charles Griffith. I've never seen him in person.
Okay.
Never.
You
And
never.
I come and go and come and go. I've never seen him walking through Sergeant Street or college where I'm from. I've never seen Charles Griffith. So I don't know. We're sticking with Ralph.
You're sticking with
Yes,
Ralph.
yes.
Oh, you have been staying in St. John? Have you
I
been?
live in St.
You
John.
live in St.
Yeah,
John.
yeah.
And what is the feel of the people around you?
It's a good feeling. The
Yeah?
people around me, yes, it's a good feeling.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We walk through the neighborhood and we try and, do a little interview and find out who's for it. People have issues, but they're still. St. John is a DLP stronghold, but things happen and this is where we are now. But we're gonna make it a DLP stronghold again, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Can I have a word with you too? You live here.
Yes.
Yes.
Born and bred.
Yes. Born and bred. Can I put you on camera? Come on. Okay. Good. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. So you're here this morning at the Lodge School, and you are here to support Ralph Thorne.
Yes.
Why?
Well, apart from being a member of the Dems for years, not a member, but a follower of the Dems from my parents' side. And Ralph, I knew him for a very long time,
Yeah. Really?
Very good.
How long ago you know Ralph?
over 30 years.
Over 30 years. I think they're gonna want me to come over. Speak a little louder.
Over 30 years?
Yes.
I know
Over
Ralph.
30 years.
Yes.
It's part of St. John.
So Ralph is part. She's saying Ralph is part of.
St.
How
John,
is he
yes.
part of St. John?
Well, I'm not sure if I in a position to say that, but his daughter was born in St. John.
Yeah.
So he has a daughter that was born in St. John.
Right. I think that must be Tony.
Tony.
Yeah.
Right? And we would have seen him through St. John every now and then. He would stop and shout at me because he played a bit of cricket. I did. Well, so we played cricket together. So we knew each other from way back.
What kind of person is? We see him in the Parliament, and he's dealing with them, really strongly. But what kind of person is Mr. Thorne? Tell us something, about
Mr.
him.
Thorne this is my opinion. He's a very cool fella, but when he ruffles his feathers, he can strike back like a snake.
Ah,
Yes, but he's.
because
other
you've
than
seen
that,
him in
generally-
sports. You've seen him in sports.
Yes, and not only in sports, in like everyday life. I've seen him bumping into him at different places, on different occasions. And we will always have a good chat at some point. So he's a gentleman.
He's a gentleman.
Yes.
Well, and is that the main thing you would want people to take away? People who don't know him, who say, "I only see him in Parliament. I don't know who is Ralph Thorne." What would you say?
Well, we need a voice in Parliament anyway.
Yeah.
As I see it this way, Ralph can be that voice even if he's here alone.
He alone. Well, he has proven that.
And he's
Not for
proven
him,
it.
we wouldn't know a lot of things that are going on.
Yes.
He's opened our eyes to a lot that's going on. I think he's a very decent person. He has morals and
Approachable,
and
everything.
values and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think, and it's good for us now because we're in a time in Barbados where our morals and our values and everything seems to have gone out the window. Nobody cares. Everybody, the killings and the fightings and all that's going on in Barbados. We need somebody. Look at the young guy on the stage. All of that's going on in Barbados. Young children, So we need somebody with some good morals and values and stuff to lead Barbados. That's how I feel.
Yes. Well, thank you. So how was he in cricket? Tell me about his cricket, how the cricket was.
Out of a score of 10, I would give him a 6.
A 6. I saw him
Cricket.
playing football and heading ball and everything.
Yes, I know him from cricket.
You know him from cricket, so you would give him a 6.
A 6.
Oh my Lord, he'll see this video and
Somebody
say,
else might give him a bit more,
but
I would give him a 6.
'cause you think you're 8 or
And
9.
I know I might be 10.
You're 10.
He will smile when he sees it.
You will smile. Okay. Well, all the best. So you think it's gonna flip? This is gonna flip back to them? Do you think?
Well,
St. John?
we're hoping.
You're hoping,
Yes.
and you're not concerned about the money that people are claiming that being paid and so on.
Pay to the constituents.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not concerned about that because if I speak about it, it's still gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing they can do to stop it.
Right.
So
You're not worried about it.
money will be paid out. Once
Yeah.
upon a time, it used to be fridges and stoves,
Mm-hmm.
corned beef and biscuits.
Right.
But now it is
Cash.
money.
People want cash,
Yes,
and in
people
some
want cash.
cases, you know what young
You-
people tell me?
And you know what?
In
They're
some.
going to focus on this constituency. All the folks know is
Yes,
on
I'm saying,
this
yeah.
constituency because they do not want Ralph Thorne in there.
Right.
So
Okay.
everybody's coming. They're all coming, leaving their own constituencies and coming to St. John.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an issue, but we'll see. We'll see.
Right. Right. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. No, the camera is on me, not on me. Can I talk to you off camera? I mean, without just your voice. Just your voice. No, just your please. Look, it's on me. I'm in the camera, not on you. I would not tell you a lie. Okay. So I was wanted to know who are you here supporting?
Of course.
Thorn? Oh, okay. Because I didn't see you in any shirt.
Of course.
You're here, and you live in you live at. No, it's not on you, sir. It's me.
He's in St. John.
Where are you from? Ah, but you still came out today. So, sir. Oh, yeah. Yes, I know. I know who I'm talking to. Yes, I understand. So, sir, you're here. You're from St. John? Yeah, where in St. John are you from? College Savannah? Okay. And so you're from College. Come. What's that? Yeah. You're from College Savannah, and you're here this morning because you're supporting Mr. Thorne.
Of course.
Why? Can you speak up a little? Because yeah.
I know Mr. Thorne, but I'm the by Mr. Right, by Mr. Thorne.
Can you speak up a little? I can't hear you.
Yeah, I know Mr. Thorne for many years. Nearly about 40 years.
Right. 40 years?
40.
Oh, wow. I want to talk to you a little bit more about that. You said 40 years.
40 almost.
So 40 years. So,
40 something years though.
so can you tell us a little bit so what about his character? Why is it that you feel like you're going to support him?
Mr. Thorne, all my life I know Mr. Thorne. Mr. Thorne, he was always a nice person.
He was always a nice
Yeah,
person.
made his heart really connect, right?
Uh-huh.
So, make sure we have a good time.
So you played sports? Because I hear he was a big sportsman.
Yeah, I played cricket against him too.
You played cricket, so that's how you connected with him.
No, I connected with him through, well, with cricket at first, but then after I met him at work.
Okay, right. Okay, got you. Don't worry about that. So you met him otherwise.
Otherwise,
and
yeah,
so
yeah.
it's been 40 years. So when you
Over
heard he
40
was
years, yeah.
coming here,
Yeah.
you
I
decided.
decided I have to hear. I went
Right.
to church too.
You went to the church as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Okay.
I got to support rap to the end. Rap a lot better than what people say. These people are walking about saying these lot of foolish things about rap. They know nothing about rap. Rap decent. And they serious and it's get me real. I said sometimes when I hear them talking, there's a bunch of liars out there. I would like to put that there but show my face.
Yeah.
They tell too much lies.
Too much lies.
Yeah, they're wicked and liar.
Right, what they're saying. Okay, because you know him for 40 years.
Yeah, over 40 years. And I said I can kind of support him. Rap got a clean slate.
Okay.
And everything that Rap say means. Like the truth. Everything Rap Thorne say means. You know, like,
The voice of the people.
yes. You know, like the others promise, and don't produce or don't do nothing.
So if he becomes the MP, you're going to support him and help him to get the projects done?
I will Rap to the end.
Okay.
I will Rap Thorne to the end.
Because you know him 40 years and
40
you know.
years, yeah. I'm with Rap Thorne to the end, Marcia.
Okay.
Very true.
Okay. How is College Savannah? Have you spoken to people in that community?
Yes.
How are they towards him though?
Yeah,
Is it tough?
people, it ain't tough. People like Rap.
Okay.
They welcome Rap.
Okay.
People even Rap coming back. Shit.
Okay. What you
I
said?
go take that
What
thing.
you said, Chetty? You said Chetty?
Chetty, yeah.
Yeah, Chetty.
Then rap
Uh
coming back, you know.
huh. Okay.
Contact rap, tell rap looking free.
Right.
All them
Right.
things that was given, them things that was given.
Right.
So all the Lord talk and thing about St. John and that. We don't want Charles up. We don't want Charles.
You don't want Charles.
No, we don't want him.
You don't want Charles.
No,
Why
we
you don't want
no.
Charles? So have you ever worked with Charles?
I never worked with Charles, but Charles ain't doing nothing much in St. John, but
Yeah.
just build a park.
Just build a park. I'm gonna come back to you, but let me try and catch him here. Excuse me. Wait, hold on.
Four names. Yeah, right here.
No, I'm the Master Rickshaw. Master Rickshaw.
Good morning. First of all, let me say thanks to the people of St. John who have invited me and who, by this exercise this morning, have indicated that they have also embraced me. The two who have nominated, who have proposed and seconded, four outstanding and upstanding citizens of St. John and citizens of Barbados. I want to thank them as well. I want to thank the people of St. John who have been receiving me so warmly over the past year or so, close to a year, of knowledge that this event will take place. I want to thank the Democratic Labour Party and of course the wider Barbadian population for accepting me into the leadership of this party and all the possibilities that flow with it. I want to thank the staff here this morning, the very convenient staff led by a lady who led this exercise this morning. Thank her for the process. I hate the process of filling out forms. I get very nervous about that. But she walked us through it very nicely. I don't know if you expect me to say something about functioning of the EDC. I don't think it is discourteous. While congratulating the staff of the EDC for functioning under very difficult circumstances, still I want to say something about how the government has been treating this matter of the EDC and its relationship to this exercise. Now, we have complained that since last year, the government has hastened the process of enumeration, and that is to say, placing all of the persons who are entitled to vote, because it must be understood that every Barbadian citizen over the age of 18, unless the law disqualifies him from participation, he is entitled to vote. It is a right, it is not a privilege. So every accommodation must be given to every citizen to vote. It is not a question of capturing the majority to vote. Every last citizen must be given that right. And we are concerned that since last year, the government has been hastening the process. The government has been involving itself in the work of the EDC. The evidence is there. The government hired post-men and post-women to conduct an enumeration exercise, and that is the first evidence that we had that this government was interfering in the process of the Electoral and Boundaries Commission. The Electoral and Boundaries Commission is an independent constitutional body. It is like the court. It cannot be influenced nor controlled by the government. And the government indicated since last year by its action that it was interfering in the work of the Electoral and Boundaries Commission, they did not stop there. We have a right as the opposition to nominate 2 members on that commission. Mr. Hal Dollop as Deputy Chairman and Ms. Maxine McLean as a member. And those appointments were renewed sometime in November last year. Now, this election was announced. And let me say, an Electoral and Boundaries Commission in the second half of a term must be functioning. And if it isn't functioning, it must appear to be functioning. The Electoral and Boundaries Commission has not been meeting and has not been meeting as often as it should be. Now, if it is an independent constitutional body, it must function as such. If you heard that the courts were not sitting for weeks or months, you would become concerned. People would not get justice. And if you hear that the Electoral and Boundaries Commission is not meeting often, we must begin to assume that something is wrong. So that since the date of the election, there has been no meeting of the Electoral and Boundaries Commission. And a meeting was announced last week of the commission, and it is the strangest notice I've ever seen. It said that the meeting would be for 1 hour. At first it said 2 hours, and then it said 1 hour. Now, the citizen must become concerned. If a body as important as this that deals with elections is convening a meeting, do you say to the members that you're going to meet for 1 hour or 2 hours? That is wrong. And that is suspicious behavior. Now, of course, that meeting was cancelled. We don't know why. No explanation was given to the public as to why that meeting was cancelled, but it was cancelled. We protested on the weekend. During our bus tour, we protested. And the Prime Minister responded immediately. Now, I can say to you that in the aftermath of our protests, we understand today that the cancelled meeting will now be on again today. So that every time we protest, the EBC is moving to adjust itself in response to our protests. So we feel that our protests are justified. I want to say that our protests are not mounted on behalf of the Democratic Labour Party. Our protests are mounted on behalf of the people of Barbados. And if it is one person who is disenfranchised, that is one too many. The rights of one person are as sacred as the rights of 50,000 persons. And that one person, if he is denied his right, democracy has suffered injustice. So that we understand they're meeting with some haste today again. We would hope that they have a full and comprehensive meeting, and that our nominees, or not nominees, or appointees on that commission will have the right to fullest participation. Of course, the complaint is that our appointees on that commission seem to have been shut out of the work of the commission. How do you have an election announced and an EBC is not meeting? It must mean that if the EBC, and when I say the EBC, I mean the commission itself, if they are not meeting, are we therefore entitled to ask the EBC, and I say Mr. Roman Aline, are we therefore entitled to ask Mr. Roman Aline if he is functioning as the commission? Because he's certainly not been having meetings. And if he is functioning as the commission independently of the other members officially, is he in communication with the government? And that is a concern that we have, and that is a concern that we must have and continue to have. We are suspicious of government involvement in the work of the commission. As I said before, and I reiterate, last year, in advance of the Barbados Labour Party conference, a member of the Barbados Labour Party was heard making reference to the EBC and the arrangements for a pending election, and he was saying the Barbados Labour Party is not a member of the EBC. The government is not a member of the EBC. The government cannot control nor influence the work of the Electoral and Boundaries Commission. And we feel that the government has been trespassing on the work of the Electoral and Boundaries Commission. So we come back to Mr. Aline today and to ask Mr. Aline to ensure that that meeting, which we have obviously called for and which they're doing today, that we are calling on him to ensure that there's fullest participation by all members of the EBC as a body corporate, and not only as a body corporate, but as a constitutional body, that it must have the right to independent control and supervision of the offices of the EBC and ultimately of this election. We are going to continue our protests. We are going to continue our vigilance over the work of the Electoral and Boundaries Commission. We are concerned, and I repeat, this is not a concern expressed on behalf of the Democratic Labour Party. This is a concern expressed on behalf of the people of Barbados. And I repeat, if it is one person who has been denied the right to vote after last night's deadline, that is wrong. And I said before, and I'm going to say it again, we are willing to go to the courts of this country to ensure that the rights of every elector, every voter, that those rights are respected. We are prepared to do that.
Opposition leader, has anyone taken you up on that offer since you have extended it via the press?
It is not a matter of people taking us up on the offer. People have approached us. We haven't approached them. People have approached us about the several irregularities that appear on this list. We haven't gone out there. We don't chase ambulances. We have not gone out there looking for clients.
Understood.
Those who have been denied the right have come to us.
Okay, so
And we are saying that we are, not to me personally, they've
But
gone to our candidates and they have complained. Yes,
Okay.
there was a large crowd at the EBC offices yesterday, and people were concerned that they were not being given enough time to exercise a basic, a fundamental right to vote. The government must understand how serious this is. We have been approached by several people. We have looked at the list and we have seen irregularities, and I'm going to repeat that one of the children of David Thompson was taken off the list. I'm going to repeat that one of our candidates who is alive and well in Barbados today, Mr. Ainsley Granger, who is our candidate for the constituency of St. Michael East, he was taken off the list as well. There are several dead people whose names appear on the list. There are several living people whose names do not appear on the list. A list of 8,291 persons were on a list to be disenfranchised, and they are given approximately a matter of days to have that ready. But that is not all.
Are you confident, however, given the fact that this meeting is going to take place today, that the matters are going to be rectified before you avoiding having to go to court or anything like that?
We have lost confidence in the Commission. And we must lose that confidence because of the way the Commission has been functioning. And I am saying that we continue to be suspicious that the government is exercising control and influence over the Commission. Thank God they're holding a meeting today. Thank God they're holding that meeting today. I don't know what will be the content of that meeting, but I'll tell you this. Our representatives of the Commission will be reporting to us today. And I can say to you, Colvin, we intend to do a press conference tonight in the aftermath of that meeting. And tell Mr. Alim that he cannot put a time limit on a meeting of this importance. You cannot summon people to a meeting and tell people the meeting is going to be for an hour. This is a serious matter. This goes to the heart of democracy, the people's right to choose their representatives. And I want to say this has nothing to do with our readiness. We are ready. And we've been ready for a long time. We, the Democratic Labour Party, we've been ready for a long time for this election. But if we are given notice that persons, citizens in this country will be denied the right to vote, that is our business. And it is in the interest of Barbados and Barbadians that every last person be given that right to vote. And there are people who died last night who will be denied the right to vote on the 11th of February. That's the situation. Will the EBC consider extending last night's deadline? These people called an election a few weeks ago. And if the election is sacred, so sacred also is the right of people to vote. And there is nothing sacred about last night's deadline. We're going to ask them to allow people who were denied the right last night, extend the time so that every Barbadian can be given the right to vote, whether he's here or overseas.
Could you give us an idea of the process today? Could you tell us who seconded you, who proposed you, and who seconded you?
I describe them as very outstanding citizens of St. John. The names, I can get you the names. We had 2 ladies and we had 2 gentlemen. One of those gentlemen is younger than the other. The older one will not want me to describe him as old, but he is vintage. He has very outstanding citizen of this constituency, he has an organic connection to this constituency. very well known across this constituency. He's played cricket for Barbados, played cricket in this
For the record,
constituency.
we need their names. Of
I'm going to give you the name shortly with his
Yeah.
permission. But very outstanding and outstanding citizens. Young Chad, a young man called Chad. You're going to get his name as well. And I'll say to you, these are people who are very comfortable with this process, not the formal process, but this relationship that we're developing, that I'm developing with the parents.
A question here, sir. Good morning.
Morning.
If your name is not on the list, say an elector's name is not on the list, can they go to the polling station with their ID and still be allowed to vote? These are some of the questions that we're being asked.
We will suggest that they go to the EBC. The
Okay.
EBC must remain open to accept the grievances of all electors. Go to the EBC. Don't wait until polling day.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, don't wait until polling day. Do it now. Do it now.
Unfortunately, the race, the race is done.
Is it?
I see. I take it by your snide. You know,
No, it's not Stein. I confirm what you said. I don't know how many candidates are there. I don't know.
Really? So,
No, I don't. The process is being formalized today. At the end of today, we will know how many candidates there are. Yeah, people will come late and do this, you know.
right.
So we could get 4, 5 at the end of the day. I don't know.
Right. Well, based on who have come publicly, to signal that intent to contest this season, it's a 3-year race. We have completed this important milestone.
Yes,
process. With the electoral process. And there are many who believe that, St. John being, well, which was once the crown jewel of the Democratic Labour Party. How are you handling that pressure of having to try to bring it home at this point? And do you believe that your campaign is sufficient and that you are well in line to accomplish that of bringing it back home?
Well, the focus has been on St. John. I want to remind the media that there are 30 constituencies, and we are taking every one of the 30 constituencies very seriously. I understand that there is a certain nightly presence in St. John. I don't know what that nightly presence is doing. That nightly presence is not one of the candidates, but I think the people of St. John are curious about that nightly presence. Whatever it is about,
Nightly presence.
a nightly presence.
KN or NI.
Well, that's the problem. Sometimes they
I'm trying to
believe that.
figure out which
Sometimes they believe that they're knights, and they believe that they're royalty. They believe that they're entitled to take this country. Nobody comes to this with a sense of entitlement. We come to this exercise as a matter of it's. I don't know how to describe it. We have a right, though. We have a right. We have a right to contest this election. It doesn't matter. Everybody has a right to do it. We will proceed and do the hard work. We will proceed and connect with the people of St. John in a wholesome way. And I want to say, not only to the people of St. John, but to the people of Barbados, there's a certain disrespect being shown to the citizens of this country. And it is a kind of deep disrespect that you put a price tag on people's pay. And you say to people that an election exercise is an exercise in which you purchase people. And that has now besmirched the politics of Barbados, that people in Barbados have been encouraged to believe that an election is an occasion for purchase. It is not an occasion for purchase, it's an occasion on which people invest in the future of their country. They look at the proposals that a party has, or that all parties have. But when it becomes an exercise in which you're adding up the monies that are available to you, and you're saying John Brown can be bought and Mary Smith can be bought, that their votes can be bought, that is vulgar, it is wrong, it is disrespectful of people, it diminishes people, and we're sorry. That is not the way in which we're functioning. And I'm taking this opportunity to tell the people of Barbados that they must not allow themselves to be treated as commodities, as electoral commodities. It is an affront and assault on people's human dignity when you have a presence in a constituency, walking around, putting a price tag on people, putting a value, putting a political or financial value on them and determining how much they are supposed to get in exchange for a vote. That is not our business. That is not the way we are conducting business. And we're going to start by asking the people in St. John and indeed asking the people all across Barbados to reject that kind of politics. It is vulgar, it is nasty, it is disrespectful, and it besmirches the entire process.
All the best, sir.
Thank you very much for that question too.
Paul,
Dennis!
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. You want to do it.
Hi, Margaret. Lisa? You didn't tell me you're superhero? I have to come up by thank you like so far. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hello,
Lisa Moore.
Lisa Moore. Hi.
No.
Oh, okay.
We come now, thank
Hi, Marcia.
You're still going, Kelly?
Yes, please, to the end, to the
the
bitter
end.
I'm walking off all my shoes,
Yes.
my strength to the bitter end.
And why is that?
Because it's for a great purpose. He's a great man. I know he stands for integrity, as I said to you all the time. Reliability, accountability, and transparency. That is who he is. He has some morals and values, also principles that I believe in. We are a democratic country. Everything, his upstanding, what he believes in, aligned with all of us as poor black people. And I support that 100%. So all the way. We have
Yes.
to do
How
what is
long
right.
you've known Mr. Thorne?
This is now 8 years.
8 years.
And he has been who he is, who he shows us today from the time I met him, and that is where my support was and always will be, because that is, I know, I journey with him from Christchurch South. I came up St. John with him. I followed him as the day after he crossed. I was with him because I experienced so many great things with him. He helped.
Tell me a couple of those.
Okay, so I'm a netball coach, and also I had a netball club in St. Christopher, where the other person, Mr. Abrams, he lived in that constituency. We went to him for some assistance because the team they were actually younger and older netballers, and we went. We said we just want little shirts and little skirts for these girls to feel more, uniformed, and like we're working, in sync with something. And Abrams promised us. I met Mr. Khan one day, and I asked him a question. In a week, let's say a week, I want to be honest with you, let's say 2 weeks. I was shorter than that, right? But let's say 2 weeks. he had uniforms and everything. Those girls, he gave us balls, uniforms and everything. That was not his constituency. He said he loves sports and young people and he wanted them to do well. We worked as a team together hard. We practiced, trained, and that season, this is the first thing for this team, went to finals at the stadium. Mr. Thorne and his entire team was in the stadium, semi-finals night and finals night, cheering on. And we are a part of his family. All the young ladies still supports him
Because
and
he
everything.
supported you all.
We had the dance team, the drama team. We had camp. Mr. Thorne supported and fund all of these initiatives, and we can go on, but they're going over there, so let's go. But we'll speak more about him, all right?
Yes. Thank you, Kelly. Well, this is the entire gang that's here with him from St. John. Quite a number of them from St. John.
There you go. Yes. I want it.
He don't even go to say it.
It's okay.
I had a picture with
We
him.
need the numbers for the camera.
All the time. We rolling with our face. That's right.
Y'all can come up at the office. You know where we are, right? Oh. Marcia, give me a hug.
That's Mr. Thorne, and he's finished the process, and they are leaving now. And so we're going to go up to Gall Hill, St. John. So our ride is here. We're going to go up to Gall Hill, St. John at this time. Okay? Are you playing? No, you're not playing that anymore? Oh, on the outside. Oh, so I will see a little excitement on the outside. All right, so I'm going to catch that and then we go up to Gall Hill. Okay? Yes. Yes. So that's why they say on the outside. So we're here at here's my bag. We're here I'm sorry, this is at the Lodge School, beautiful Lodge School. I love this school. And it's a beautiful space. And that's where we are right now. Over on that side, you see the BLP. They are waiting. That is for thing. Hi, good morning. Yeah, that's them over there waiting. They're fellow Barbadians, and we love everybody. And they are there waiting with Mr. Charles Griffith. Yes, and yes, and it's a beautiful school, really lovely. The Lodge School, and I see the people are coming in. Good morning. Yes. Hi, good morning, morning. Yeah, they are coming in. Okay, so these are cars that are coming in from St. Philip's, different places. They're coming in to support Charles Griffith. And you know how the BLP, how they do their thing, they bus in people. The people are busting, or you know, carloads of people coming in from different parishes, and they're coming in from different parishes, St. George, and they come in from Joseph, etc. Yeah, and so we're here. That's the school, the Lodge School. It's the Lodge School. Yeah, Lodge School. That's where we are. Stepping across here. And here we go. These guys are here playing. Part of the Alrighty, guys. So this is it here. Quite an amazing occasion. It's almost 2 years ago that he crossed the floor, and today he was being officially nominated. Today, yes. So we celebrate him and continue to pray for him, as you know. This is a very hotly contested event here today. Not event, but I got distracted. But election, and especially this constituency, very, very seriously contested. Yeah. Oh my gosh, they're roaches. Why? Why? You're voting? Yeah. You live in St. John? You live in St. But you've ever seen Charles Griffith?
No, you don't see them people?
And that's why you call him roaches.
I call the roaches, call the gone red.
Got it got on red.
All night, they had on
call the roaches super all those fucking roaches. They can't name but the poor people.
The people.
The people.
It's on me, not on you.
Where you say what you said?
Yeah,
They
well
don't
then
check
let
the
them see how you're
people.
pretty. Tell me, I heard you said there are people are roaches.
I said I do not take care of the poor people. All them is roaches. That's what you saying. Kill all of them.
All right. Oh Lordy, I tell you. Oh boy, they're serious. They are serious. All righty.